So despite the rocky launch, Dragon's Dogma 2 has nevertheless shipped 2.5 million units 11 days after launch. So it's been a fairly successful game for Capcom, and it has outsold its predecessor, which is normal when a game has a good first game and the second one comes along. As a general rule, as long as word of mouth has gotten out, then the second one should do well. Now, Capcom did say that this has pushed the overall sales of the franchise to over 10 million units. So they've sold, 7.5 since the first game originally went live over the years. So that's a pretty good run for, 12 years of the game being out. So I'd say it's pretty much a given that it's going to be seeing some form of a DLC because according to Capcom, the numbers are better than they expected, and they've done some promotional material around, and they've definitely considered it a success. It's also interesting that in the publicity they've been doing around the sales number, they've been constantly reminding people, hey, it's no longer a niche title. I know it was a niche title when it came out because it only sold a little over 1 million units in the first month that went on sale, back in 2012. So, I mean, that's respectable, but also those are 2012 numbers. We've come a long way as an industry in terms of people having access to various different consoles, all these people having PC builds. Steam is way more than it was in 2012. So it's worth noting all of those things when you're talking about the overall numbers. But it has been successful enough that they're probably going to be pushing out a DLC. I'd say it's probably a given at this point. They've done a lot of interesting things to get the numbers to that point, including all of their marketing. I think the character creator and storage tool was a good, first push. I was watching. I don't know her name. She is a streamer I see on TikTok all the time, a content creator, and she said she showed off she had 16 hours in the character creator and storage alone before the game even launched. So it just goes to show you that the people who are enjoying this game are having a lot of fun with it and spreading the word out there. And streaming is in a place where it is today where it wasn't, 12 years ago as well. So it's all very interesting. We're continuing our new game plus playthrough. I'm doing the mage and the sorcerer right now and still having a lot of fun. So it's going to be interesting to see what the sales look like over the course of the summer because we do have an action-packed summer of 2024, and there's tons of games still ahead that are, we've got things like Star Wars Outlaws and Avowed, the Indiana Jones title. So it's going to be see where this stacks up at the end of the year, pretty thing. But 2.5 million out of the gate is not bad considering it was plagued with performance issues and jank. And they've been patching things since then. I think the Xbox patch just went live yesterday, actually, after the PC and um, uh, PlayStation patch, which was like last week. In the same tone, Sony Helldivers 2 has pushed past Modern Warfare 3 to become 2024's best-selling game so far in the United States, which is very interesting. Other top 5 games that are selling right now, Modern Warfare 3, Tekken 8, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, despite the fact that it doesn't have that great of reviews. Helldiver 2 sales in particular were the 7th highest total ever achieved by a Sony-published game in the US, which is very, very interesting. Sony, they do good, just like many other companies. They're having a moment right now with a few of their games, so it's good to see. I know we'll be continuing to play New Game Plus and streaming from time to time throughout the week, and probably throughout the month of April as we go through and see all the things that we want to uncover in Dragon's Dogma 2. So if you want to follow along for that, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and check out the playlist below because all the links to the guides and everything else that I do are down there. There's a Discord to Patreon. Hopefully we'll see you there. And until next time, everybody, stay safe. Happy gaming.